From the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C.
Welcome, country music lovers. I'm not Carrie Underwood. And if any of you were at the Country Music Association concert last spring, you'll also be glad to know that I'm not going to break into There Stands the Glass like Dr. Billington did. Only he can do that. But I did dress to welcome country music to the Coolidge Auditorium. And I'd like to give a special thanks to the Country Music Association, which is co-hosting tonight's Songwriters Series. It's a concert featuring some of the country's top composers and artists. In the past few years, the Library of Congress and CMA have forged a productive and thoroughly enjoyable partnership. We like to call it storytellers and story keepers, referring to the creators and performers of country music on the one hand, and to the Library of Congress, whose mission is to collect and preserve this music on the other hand. Most people don't associate the Library of Congress with country music, but in fact, the library has by far the largest collection of country music anywhere, if you count sheet music, sound recordings, television shows, films, whatever medium it comes in, we have it here at the library. And remember that the Library of Congress is your library, so that means that you have all of those things. We've acquired this music over the years in several ways, most of it through the copyright law and through copyright deposit, but also through donations, purchases, and by actually proactively going out and recording it in the field. The fact that we have it through copyright deposit has some nice stories to it, because when we have artists come, we can usually dig in the archives and find the first thing that they ever sent in through copyright, as we did several years ago when Dolly Parton visited and was shocked to see the first copyright deposit that she sent in when she was 15 years old, something like that. The library recognizes the preeminence of country music as the most internationally popular music genre today, and it takes seriously its responsibility to support it, as we are doing tonight. And we also are shining a light on it and the talented people who bring it to life. So tonight, I would like to have you please with me welcome Bob DiPiero, Brett James, and Lori McKenna. And I think it's really wonderful to have the songwriters here. They'll sit here and they'll tell you about what it was like to write these songs. Many of the country music people write their own songs, but these are really top-notch songwriters, and it's great to have them on the stage and get a chance to hear the story from their viewpoint. Also, on this sharing the stage with them will be Little Big Town, which I'm proud to announce was nominated yesterday for a Grammy, Best Country Performance by a Duo or Group, for their single, The Little White Church, which I think they're going to do tonight. So would you please join me in welcoming these wonderful country music performers and songwriters.
Well, good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. It was fun. Welcome to the Library of Congress, and this is the CMA Songwriters Show, and we're glad you're here for this wonderful, fabulous event. We are country music songwriters artists and singers. That's what we do. Believe it or not, we actually make a living at it. We're not kidding you. It's possible. Anything is possible. And I want to introduce you to everybody. First, my name is, I'm the lovely and very talented Bob DiPiero. I'm glad to be here. And there's 4 lovely young Americans here. Next to me are one of the shining stars in our country music family, amazing group. We got Jimmy, we got Kimberly, we got Karen, and we got Mr. Philip Sweet on the end. Little Big Town. Oh, they're good. They're so good. And then the guy over there who's like, he's in his own zip code. He actually has done something that is pretty undoable these days. He actually has written a lot of hit songs, but just in this year, he has had 6 songs that he's written go to #1.
That's impressive, people.
That's pretty much like climbing Mount Everest in flip-flops and a Speedo. Which,
I'm gonna try to do that next year.
I thought you would, because you can.
No, that's a joke.
You can do that, man.
And the yin to the yang and the sweet and sour, the sweet is not you, Brett.
I know. I'm looking
Sorry,
at.
man. Is amazing singer, amazing songwriter, a great story of talent just bowling through everything. She's a Yankee, but we like her anyway. Miss Lori McKenna, please. So here's what we do in songwriter shows. We play songs we've written. So don't ask me to play Margaritaville or Freebird. We'll come down there and give you a black eye. I'm telling you right now. Just letting you know. But the songs we're going to play are songs we write, and we have written or co-written or any of the above. So if I'm singing I wrote it, these wonderful, talented little big towners, wonderful writers, we know Brett's a big show-off, and Lori. So here we go. Oh, didn't know, boy. the Cumberland Road. We don't like to rehearse. Because you know why? We're the best in our price range. Sweeter than a dew on a honeysuckle vine, warmer than noon on the 4th of July. Sweetest little girl I ever have known is waiting at the church on the Cumberland Road. Oh, I didn't know, thought I thought you'd go so slow. Yeah, 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 whoa. You got to put your foot down on the floor. Well, we've been rocking all night, don't you know? Got to give it to the church on the Cumberland. Church on the Cumberland Road. Get me to the church, Cumberland Road. Get me to the church, Cumberland Road. Cumberland Road, Cumberland Road. Look out, here it comes.
Y'all give it up for Hall of Fame songwriter Bob DiPiero, y'all. Hall of Famer.
Thank you. Oh, my God.
Fantastic.
I gotta take my coat off.
That's it for me. I know I could have a stroke at any moment. Terrible. How about another big hand for Little Big Town and welcome him here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We wrote this song, part of it, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
5 years ago, I think.
And we thought it should marinate for a while, and so we came back on this record and finished it, and it's one of my favorite things. Kimberly sings on the record called "You Can't Have Everything."
The driveway winds up a hill through a wildflower field where the kids like to play. There's a little creek by the willow tree. Oh yes, it's a beautiful place. We have a family photograph, the house, the life, the dream.
bunch of show-offs.
Does anybody want to come up and follow them? Any volunteers? I need someone to volunteer to follow Little Big Town
You
all
are the
night.
man.
You're the man, Mr. Brett James, ladies
I
and
don't know how I
gentlemen.
got stuck in this seat, y'all. December 24th, 2 years ago, I had a buddy call me. And he said, man, what are you doing the day after tomorrow? And that's the day after Christmas. I have kids. I said, nothing, man. What are you doing? He said, why don't we go down to the islands and write some songs? And that actually did sound better than what I had planned. So a couple days later, I'm in the islands with a good friend of all of ours. And as people are prone to do, the first night we're there, we kind of had a time. We kind of went out and, you know, what people do the first night they're in the island.
Not gonna
So the next morning, I got up relatively early, and about 2 hours later, he stumbled out, and I was sitting on his deck looking over one of the most beautiful views I've ever seen, strumming this guitar. And he looked at me, and the first thing out of his mouth was, man, we went out last night. I thought, well, maybe that's a song we ought to write today. So I started playing this little groove. Ba, 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 da, da, da. And he went, ba, 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 da, 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 ba, ba, ba. Can y'all sing that with me? Ba, da, da. Ba, 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 da, da, da. So we kind of spent the next couple hours laughing and talking, laughing more than anything else. I wrote this little song. We went out last night like we swore that we wouldn't do. We drank too much beer last night, a lot more than we wanted to. There were girls from Argentina and Arkansas, Maine, Alabama, and Panama, all mixed together and having a ball. Oh, we went out last night, and one thing started leading to another. Out last night, hitting on everybody and their mother. There were two karaoke girls drunk on a dare, singing I Got You, Babe, by Sonny and Cher. Man, life was good everywhere. We went out last night. Ba, ba. This is your part. Ba, ba, da, da, da. Ba, 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 da, da, da. Ba, 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 da, da, da. Well, you know I'm a music man. I grew up in East Tennessee, but last night I was everything. When I got a few drinks in me, I was a doctor, a lawyer, and a senator's son, Brad Pitt's brother, and a band on the run. Anything I thought might get the job done. Oh, we went out last night, and one thing started leading to another. Out last night, hitting on everybody and their mother. There were people doing body shots up on the bar, Jimmy in a fist fight out by the car. Everybody was some kind of star when we went out last night. When the fact that I'm still breathing means that I must have survived, and that I live to go out with my friends again tonight. Y'all sing. Oh, we went out last night, and one thing started leading to another. Out last night, everybody started loving on each other. They were dancing on tables, howling at the moon, pairing off together, and pretty soon there was not a soul in sight when we went out last night. Ba, 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 da, da, da. Ba, 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 da, da, da. Ba, 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 da, da, da. Ba, 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 da, da, da. Thanks for the help, y'all. Thank you.
Brett James. Love that.
How do you get invited on that trip?
I don't know.
Yeah.
So who was it you were talking? Oprah? Is that Oprah?
It was actually Oprah Winfrey, and I co-wrote that song, yeah.
So
a lot of people don't know that she's
How do you
really
get
good.
invited to Kenny Chesney's?
I don't know, but he hadn't asked me back. And that's all I know about that.
Maybe
What a surprise.
Maybe your wife called them. She wrote that you left after the day after Christmas, and that's what you came home with.
No, it's true.
When she said, "How was your trip?" Would you sit in the living room and play her that song?
Well,
Lori, he could have come back with a lot
I
worse.
did
than that.
exaggerate.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, I will say that I was in much earlier than my dear friend Kenny Chesney was that night. I was in bed by 9.
Yeah, right.
AM.
I don't believe you.
How about a hello from Ms. Laura McKenna, please?
Hi, everybody. Is your wife a songwriter by any chance?
She's not.
If I was your wife, and you sang that song to me the day after Christmas when you abandoned me with all the kids.
I think
would
Lori's
sing.
mad at me right now.
I'm just in trouble, is what it is. Well, next time he tries to leave, I'm gonna help him to the door.
She wrote this for me. just I'm sorry.
Won't be no sorrow for me, 'cause there's no sorrow anymore. I tried like hell to make him happy, but Lord, I'm no magician. I just don't know what happened to my sweet disposition. My daddy and my sister call me and say, "Little girl, you sound so tired." I wanna tell them all the truth, but instead I just hide it. If ever I feel alone, it is alone by my own volition. I just don't know what happened to my sweet disposition. Sweet disposition keeps me warm when the world gets cold. Sweet, sweet, sweet disposition. Yeah, yeah. When are you gonna save my soul? Well, I believe everyone is good, but I've been wrong a time or two. When a friend kicks you in the gut, there's not much that you can do. Oh, but that friend, she was never my friend. The only thing she feels is ambition. Still, I'm left searching for my sweet disposition. Sweet disposition. It keeps me warm when the world, you know, the world gets cold. Now don't it? Sweet, sweet, sweet disposition. Yeah, yeah. When are you gonna save my? When are you gonna save my soul? My soul. Well, my mother left me a wedding band and impossible shoes to fill. Something I've always tried to do, but I know I never will. If you ask my children about me, I wish in their brief description they say I love them with a true heart and a sweet disposition. 'Cause Lord, I love them with a true heart and a sweet disposition. Thank you very much.
Lori McKenna. How about that?
Wow.
Thank you all.
Yeah, whatever.
Gosh, I don't know who I like best. I like them all, you know? Man, that's the... I don't want to put words in anybody's mouth up here, but we're really blessed to have this career because we're doing something that we love, and we'd probably do it for free where we came from anyway.
I think we have done it for
Well,
free.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, man.
For many years.
For many years, we've
Yes.
done it for free. And now we do it for free, except in nice places
Absolutely.
like this.
Amazing.
It's great.
This
It's
is a much
fantastic.
better free.
So, we come from all over. I mean, I don't know if you can't tell, but I'm not from the South. But I always said I wasn't born in the South, but I got there as soon as I could.
That's great.
And I'm originally from Ohio, from northeastern Ohio, this little town called Youngstown. But what's funny about that? Are you from Youngstown? Close? Canton? Oh, there's a lot of Italians in Canton. You know that, don't you? You know what Italian foreplay is, don't you? Hey, you awake? She's shaking her head yes. I mean, she knows. But I learned oh, God. I can't help it. I have hillbilly Tourette syndrome, and I just go off from time to time. So, and when you do stuff like that, I learned from moving to the South this one very important thing they didn't teach me up in Ohio, is that you can say anything about anybody as long as you follow it up with bless her heart. It's the ultimate get out of jail free card. It really is. Oh my goodness, she's gained 50 pounds, bless her heart. It's, I believe he's been married 5 times, bless his heart. It works all the time. It's one of the big things, Brett, I learned. Now, you're from Oklahoma. You probably knew this.
I did know that. I grew up blessing people's hearts, Bob. I'm a blesser of hearts. Really.
I know you
If
are.
I am anything, I'm a blesser of hearts.
I know you are. I know you are. So I learned a lot of stuff from living in Nashville, and I just fell in love. You know, I went to Nashville, and nobody sent for me. I just went there to visit somebody, and I loved the city. I mean, Elvis did not send for me.
He didn't.
Bless his heart.
Bless his heart. I'm telling you, see? I'm just telling you. And so I just came there and just fell in love with it. And then I fell in love with another part of the South, and that's down on the Gulf Coast in an area of Florida called the Panhandle. And some people call it the Emerald Coast, but those in the know call it the Redneck Riviera.
That's right.
It's tremendous, and I love it dearly. And this next song came out of a place I came upon while I was kind of just looking into the real Florida, you know, not Disneyland, but the real Florida. And this song came out of just a place in Florida. It came from this one word, but this whole song that's sometimes one word is the DNA. You can just build a song out from it, you know, and kind of creates a world if you let it, if you stay out of the way of it. So the name of this town is Apalachicola.
They have the best oysters.
Or, wait a minute.
Oysters.
How do you say that?
Oysters.
That is not fake, people. That's how she says it.
I can't even see Bob behind
Is that
her hair.
O-R-S-T-E-R-S, oysters?
Who's that voice coming out of the blonde hair?
I can't see Bob or Jimmy behind her hair. I keep leaning forward.
I'm sorry.
They do have the best oysters.
Back to oysters.
Yeah.
Bless
they
your
do.
heart, Karen. Thank you. So anyway, there's this place called Apalachicola. I always wanted to put it in a song, and I got to. So here it is. Number 3 wrote it, Chuck Berry twanged it, Will Faulkner wrote it, Aretha Franklin sold it, Dolly Parton graced it, Rosa Parks wrote it, and Scarlett O'Chase it. Smooth as a hickory wind that blows from Memphis down to Apalachicola. Sure glad to know ya. Don't let this old gold cross and this Allman Brothers t-shirt throw ya. Where cicadas making noise with a southern voice. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, Hank Aaron smacked it. Number 3 wrote it. Pocahontas tracked it. Tom Petty rocked it. Dr. King saved it. Billy Jones run it. And Billy Graham saved it. Smooth as a hickory wind that blows from Memphis down to Apalachicola. It's high on well, come on in, child. Sure glad to know ya. Don't let this old road cross and this crimson tide t-shirt throw ya. Where cicadas making noise with a southern voice. Jesus is my friend. America is my home. But sweet iced tea, Jerry and Lee, Daytona Beach, that's what gets to me. I can feel it in my Southern voice. I got a southern voice, a southern
Number
Thank you.
one.
Thank you.
That went number 1, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
went number 1. It went #1. My first #1 was in 1983. I was 6 years old.
What was that? Money in the Bank?
No, it was American Made.
Oh, my
baby.
baby.
American
American
Made,
Made.
That little.
Oh, man.
That pretty much paid for my therapy for the next 5 years. It really covered it.
Wow.
So, and this was #1 this past February.
How many
so.
#1s have you had?
I've had 973.
That is impressive.
Not really. 900. Just kidding.
So you've been able to continue therapy?
Pretty much.
All right.
Pretty much. No,
It
I
hadn't
ran
done
out
you
of
much good, Bob.
I figured a little crazy never hurt anybody. Hey, there's a song teller right there. I like
That's
that.
We're working tonight, buddy. I'm telling you right now, you and me. Room 903.
Come on, baby. More therapy. Here it comes. Yeah. Brett James, everybody.
Oh, they're up next.
Oh, what am I doing?
Let's
You're
skip the whole
killing me.
band there,
I
Bob.
skipped the whole damn band. They were
That's all
singing
right,
with
man.
me.
We can go to Brett. I want to hear him sing again.
Oh, bless my heart.
Bless your heart.
Bless your heart.
I'm just not right. It must have been one of those oysters.
Those oysters.
Oysters.
You got a bad
Oysters.
oyster.
Oysters. This song paid for my therapy. Right here.
Little Big Town.
Ready?
We hope this is the right key.
Well, this song was born in the shower.
You want to tell that story?
Yeah.
Karen?
Well, sure. We didn't write it in the shower together.
They're
that would have
married,
been a
by the
much
way.
better story.
We're married, but anyhow.
Don't ask me why I'm sitting between them. It hadn't been a good day.
We hadn't been speaking
I'm
today.
kidding. I'm so kidding. I don't
That's
know
what
why.
keeps them married, Kimberly. You sit in
That's
between
right.
That's right.
That's right.
We've always done shows like this,
Yeah,
and
this is just how
then
we
when
start.
they got together, everybody's like, "Why is Kimberly standing in between them? Something's going on."
There's something. Do you see the way that he looks at her?
Yeah. we read what y'all say, but anyhow,
Bless his heart.
online because it's fun. Somebody said that Kimberly was having Philip's baby last year, but anyhow,
Bless
it's
their
not
heart.
true. Bless
Bless their hearts.
So Kimberly and I were talking about good old bluegrass call and answer songs, and we were listening to a Patti Loveless record and Mountain Soul. I don't know if you have that record, and we were like, oh, let's do something like that on this record. And so it hit me in the shower. Take me down to the little white church. It's a ticked off bride laying down an ultimatum. No more chicken and gravy. You know
That's
what I
right,
mean?
man. Whatever that means to you.
Whatever that means to you. So here we go.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You've been singing that same old song far too long, far too long. Say you'll buy me shining ring, but your words don't mean a thing. No more calling me baby, and no more loving like crazy till you take me down. Take me down. Take me down. Take me down. Take me down to the little white church. Take me down. Take me down. Take me down. Take me down. Take me down to the little white church. Take me down. You can't ride this gravy train anymore. Anyway, there's a price for keeping me. I might be cheap, but I ain't free. No more calling me baby, and no more loving like crazy till you take me down. Take me down. Take me down. Take me down. Take me down to the little white church. Take me down. Take me down. Take me down. Take me down. Take me down to the little white church. Take me down. Come on. Charming devil, silver tongue, you had your fun, now you're done. And Mama warned me about your game, she don't like you anyway.
chicken and gravy. Ain't gonna have your baby till you take me down.
Take me down.
Take me down.
Take me down. Take me down to the little white church.
Take me down.
Take me down.
Take me down.
Take me down. Take me down to the little white church.
Take me down to the little white church.
Take me down.
Take me down.
Take me down to the little white church.
Take me down.
Take me down.
Take me down.
You gotta take me down. Take me down to the little white church.
Take me down. Come on.
Take me down.
Take me down.
Take me down. Take me down to the little white church.
You take me down.
Take me down.
You're gonna take me down.
Take me down. Take me down to the little white church.
Take me down to the little white church.
Take me down to the little white church.
Little Big Town.
Yeehaw.
Thank you.
Yeah. Nominated for a Grammy for that song, y'all.
Hey! Thank you.
Grammy
That's
nominees.
big time
ladies
right
and
there.
gentlemen.
Thank you.
That's exciting.
Y'all gonna vote now. Vote.
Yes.
Vote often.
Once again, I'm taking volunteers to follow Little Big Town. Anyone?
Are y'all nominated? And are you nominated
No.
for a Grammy?
No.
Are you, Lori? Why would you laugh? It's,
Way to make fun of us.
are you,
trying-
Bob? Are you, Bob?
Just
What
because
are you trying to
just
rub
'cause we're
salt
not
in your
nominated,
wounds
Karen.
up
because
here?
you probably
All of a sudden, she
all
thinks like
are.
everybody's nominated.
Are y'all nominated?
Aren't
'Cause
we all
are.
really nominated somewhere? And it's just good to be nominated.
We just wondered if y'all were nominated because we are.
Well,
That's not what I meant.
See?
Because you always
See?
are nominated.
the
so I
pretty
said you were.
ones are the vicious ones.
See?
It's always been like that.
How many Grammys do you have,
Yeah.
Bob?
52.
See?
Brett James, ladies and gentlemen.
I've had you hear comments about your songs occasionally, but literally last week someone came up to me and said, I love that song. It got me through my divorce. I must have listened to it 1,000 times, and I thought, is that good? I don't know if that's a good thing. Tell them all I'm on vacation. Say I went to visit friends. That you ain't seen or heard from me in quite a while. When they ask you where I've been, tell them I'm out on the West Coast where it don't ever rain, that I'm probably doing fine. And just don't tell them I've gone crazy, that I'm still strung out over you. Tell them anything you want to, just don't tell them all the truth. Don't tell them all the truth. Tell them all I'm out in Vegas, blowing every dollar I ever made. And that I must be into something bad for me, 'cause I've sure lost a lot of weight. Tell them I'm out on the road with some old rock and roll band, living like a gypsy king. But just don't tell them I've gone crazy, and I'm still strung out over you. Tell them anything you want to, just don't tell them all the truth. Don't tell them all the truth. The truth is I'm asking you to lie, and we both know that that ain't right. But if you ever love me, please have some mercy on me. Yeah. truth. That I still need you. And I still love you. 'Cause baby, that's the truth. Baby, that's the truth. Thank you.
Brett James, everybody.
Good, good, good.
Wow.
How about some more Laura McKenna? I'd love to hear me some of that.
So this is where I'm supposed to play my #1 song? I don't have one. What do I do now?
We don't know.
Blow us all away with one of your masterpieces,
I think
Lori,
I had
like
a
you always
38
do.
one time.
Huh?
I think I had a 38 one time. Well, this one was cut at least, so that's a beginning, I guess, right? You know when I'm coming home. You know when I'm coming to bed. You know when I tell you that I love you. That I mean every word I said. You know I'm a bit too proud. You know I know how to pray. You know I won't give this up unless I have to give it up. You know I won't walk away. Baby, you're like a diesel truck, shifting gears and the pedal stuck, headed straight to the edge and showing no signs of slowing. I don't have the luxury of knowing. You know that I like to dance, but only when I'm dancing with you. You know I must be bad at lying, 'cause I've only ever told you the truth. Just when I think you're a hurricane, you freeze right over in all that rain. It turns to ice and the whole world just starts snowing. And I don't have the luxury of knowing. Damn, it must be easy being in love with someone so blind. 'Cause I'll tell you right now, the only thing I really know is that you might change your mind. Any day you could change your mind. But you know when I'm coming home. And you know when I'm coming to bed. Baby, you're like a diesel truck, shifting gears and the pedal stuck, headed straight to the edge, showing no signs of slowing. And I don't have the luxury of knowing. Well, I don't have the luxury of knowing. Thank you very much.
That's stupid good, y'all.
Thank you, guys. Woo!
That is fierce.
People Magazine called that the best song on the new Keith Urban album. Y'all go buy that
Yeah.
record and listen to it.
It is the
You have
best
to
song.
buy it at Target.
At Target only.
You have to buy it at Target because it's the bonus track.
It is the bonus track.
And they still call it. They did. They call it the best song on the album. It's
it
the
is the
bonus
best
track.
song.
The bonus track.
That's what
My
they
husband
said.
wants a boat really bad, and I told him if he ever gets one, we're going to call it bonus track. Isn't that a good name for a boat?
I like that.
He's getting one.
And just so y'all know, it's never good to be the bonus track, honestly, because that means they'll probably only sell it at Target and you get about 1/10 of the sales, which it's happened to me and it sucks. So let's all hope that Keith listens to People Magazine and the next printing has it on all the albums.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. Amazing.
So if that is a bonus track, then he must have the cure for cancer on the rest of the CD.
I am with you.
You gotta be shitting me.
I know.
Can we quote him? Can we quote Bob on that? Can we put that in my bio or something? Website? Or anything?
That's just wrong.
I know. I heard it, and I told them, I said, you have to get the Keith Urban record. We're on Keith's label, so they gave it to us for free, but it didn't have the luxury of knowing on it. So I was like, go buy the record at Target because you have to hear her song.
Thank you.
Amazing.
So good.
You know the only thing wrong with that song, Lori?
What's that?
It didn't have Keith's name on it. That's the only thing that's wrong. That's a little inside showbiz.
Yeah.
Violent,
Truth.
That's a bless her heart.
That's what I was about to
Bless
say.
his heart.
You know, I was thinking about Bless Your Heart when you were talking about it, because I live in Boston, and I was trying to incorporate certain, thank you, certain things from the South up there, like y'all, which is really easy to say and just sort of saves a lot of time. And Bless Your Heart, but nobody will do it. But then I was thinking that we tried our own Bless Your Heart, which is That Being Said. But it just means, it's like,
What is it?
She gained 40 pounds. That being
That being
said,
said.
she looks good in that dress.
Fantastic.
But it's not the same. It's not as
No,
good.
it's perfect translation. It's
There's
really,
there's no prayer involved. Like, it's just, you just
Well,
have to
that being
concentrate.
said, it has to be followed by a compliment.
I know, you have to just
Bless her heart, you can just hang. You can just hang there.
Yeah.
bless her heart. But that being said, yes, it's fantastic, Lori. Can I write that down?
Yes, you can.
It's good.
It's good.
Well, this song got written down in Florida, down on the Panhandle. And a buddy of mine, Jeff Steele, and I were sitting on this porch down there right between Panama City and Destin. There's this little place called Seaside. And it's a very pastel kind of place. Violently pastel. It is. As a matter of fact, the movie The Truman Show was filmed in Seaside. So it really exists. I mean, that was not staging. So all these little lime green, beautiful houses was just, it's lovely. I live in the single-digit millionaire ghetto of it. The really rich people, they don't, I'm in the back writing songs. My buddy Jeff Steele and I were in there writing a song, and this song sucked. I mean, we beat it up for 2 hours, and it still wasn't any good. And we're just trying to make it work, and it ain't working. So I looked at my watch, and I said, you know what, man? Time for lunch. But before we go, how about this? How about we write a song with one word title and 2 chords? We got to be able to write that. In time for lunch. In time for some oysters.
Oysters.
So we sat on a porch and we wrote this song. This ain't no temporary, typical, cheerful goodbye. This ain't no taking up, making up, breaking up one more time. This is gone, 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 gone like a freight train, gone like yesterday, gone like a soldier in the Civil War, bang, bang, gone like a 59 satellite, like all the good things that ain't never coming back. She's gone, 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 gone. She's gone. This ain't no baby, I'm hurting. Maybe we can work it out. Won't be no champagne, red rose, romance, second chance. This is gone, 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 gone. Gone like a freight train, gone like yesterday, gone like a soldier in the Civil War, bang, bang, gone like a 59 Cadillac, like all the good things that ain't never coming back. She's gone, 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 gone. She's gone, 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 gone. Look out! Gone, gone, done me wrong, never coming back. My baby's gone. Yeah. Only at home, sitting alone, packed her bags, and now she's gone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And she's never coming back. No, she's never coming back. No, she's never coming back. She's never, she's never, she's never coming back. She's gone. She's she's gone.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now who's showing off?
And in 15 minutes, you had a song.
Yeah.
You know, 15 minutes and we went and got some orsh.
There's a CH in it. Oysters.
Oyster.
That
Makes
is so
my
weird.
tongue vibrate. Thank you. By the way, that song was called Gone. If you didn't catch that, that's songwriter inside secret. Say the chorus as much as possible and then collect the check. Pretty much
Go to
it's
your
that
mailbox.
easy. It's just that easy. How about another song for Little Big Town?
Thank y'all so much.
How do you follow that, man?
I know.
I think so.
That's good.
I know. Now we're gonna be.
Now we're gonna get all serious.
Yeah.
This is the last song on our latest album called "The Reason Why." Is the album name, and the song.
You can pick that up in Target as well. Yes. Just if you're wondering.
There's no bonus track.
It's got a bonus track from Laura on it. Awesome.
Yeah.
There's no bonus track. This is the last track on the record.
Yeah. We wrote this with
Hidden track? Anything?
No hidden track.
No,
Nothing.
it's not hidden. It's out in the open.
Yeah, it's all there, all 12 songs. So we wrote this with Wayne Kirkpatrick, our co-producer, collaborator that we have been making records with for a while now. And we've been a band together 12 years this year. Wow. I know.
We started when we were 6.
We started when we were young.
Yeah, we did.
So we were kind of talking about the band's journey, you know, with Wayne, and we were kind of stuck on some songs, and like Bob, you get stuck, you know, and you kind of
Beating your
walk
head
away.
against the wall.
And we were like, Wayne, you don't have anything that you've been working on? He said, well, I've got this, and we couldn't believe it. He said, I was thinking about y'all, and I had this little chorus idea, so this is the song we wrote with Wayne, and it's kind of reflective of our journey, but also a lot of people, it seems like in Nashville with the flood and hard times that have kind of come everyone's way, it seems, in the last few years. So this is a story about faith and perseverance.
3, 4.
These days are filled with trouble, and the nights feel like they're all getting longer. These days are dark and gray, like that storm rolling in across the water. There's a strong wind blowing. I push on, it pushes back. It's a hard time, but I know I'll get through it. Just gotta lean into it. Now this ain't where I thought I'd be, and if I could, I'd stop it now and not rewind it. But this ain't where I'm gonna fall. If there's a way to fight, I know I'm gonna find it. There's a strong wind blowing. I push on, it pushes back. It's a hard time, but I know I'll get through it. Just gotta lean into it. I keep going, even though there's a strong wind blowing. I push on, it pushes back. It's a hard time, but I know I'll get through it. Yes, I will. Just gotta lean into it. Just gotta lean into it.
Little
Thank
Big
you.
Town. Wow.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
I really might just leave now.
I'm going.
It sucks following you guys, I'm telling you.
But he's good, though, isn't he, Brett James? Don't you think he's awesome?
Amazing.
Unbelievable.
Bless his heart.
Bless his heart.
Bless my heart. I'm gonna sing another song for you. Bless my heart.
Another number one.
Yeah.
I want to do a new song for you guys. Newer. It's kind of a new song. It just came out this week on an album. There's a new Bon Jovi greatest hits record that's out there, and they put a couple new songs. And
Name
fortunately,
dropper.
this is a single off that album, and it's exciting for me because I wrote it with John, Bon Jovi, and Richie. And you know, I'm a kid. I grew up in Oklahoma in the '80s in high school, and sometimes your dreams come true. And you know, this is the second single I've gotten to have on Bon Jovi. It's freaking crazy. So anyway, this is the newest one. And I'm so not cool enough to ever sing a song that John Bon Jovi sings. You know what I'm saying? You have to let go. Okay, just pretend you're somebody else right now. Pretend you're somebody else. Because John's a pretty cool guy. It's called the What Do You Got? Everybody wants something, just a little more. But making a living ain't what we're living for. A rich man or a poor man, a pawn or a king. You can live on the street, you can rule the whole world, but it don't mean one damn thing. What do you got if you ain't got love? Whatever you got, it just ain't enough. You're walking the road, but you're going nowhere, trying to find your way home, but there's no one there. Who do you hold when the note is gone? You want to give up, but it's worth the fight. You can have all the things that you've been dreaming of, but if you ain't got someone you're afraid to lose. Everybody needs just someone to tell them the truth. Maybe I'm a dreamer, but I still believe. I believe in hope, I believe that faith can get us up off our knees. What do you got if you ain't got love? Whatever you got, it just ain't enough. You're walking the road, but you're going nowhere, trying to find your way home, but there's no one there. Who do you hold in the dark of night? You want to give up, but it's worth the fight. You can have all the things that you've been dreaming of, but if you ain't got love, it's all just keeping score. If you ain't got love, what the hell we doing this for? I don't want to have to talk about it. How many songs we gotta sing about it? Why does someone somewhere have to doubt it? How long you gonna live without it? Someday we'll figure it out. What do you got if you ain't got love? Whatever you got, it just ain't enough. You're walking a road, but you're going nowhere, trying to find your way home, but there's no one there. Who do you hold in the dark of night? You want to give up, but it's worth the fight. You can have all the things that you've been dreaming of, but if you ain't got love, it's all just keeping score. If you ain't got love, what the hell we doing this for? Thank y'all. Thank you.
Bon Jovi who?
They're a new group out of Jersey. I think they might do something.
John Bon Jovi, huh? You know, my friend Paul McCartney said, never be a name dropper. Don't be a name dropper. So he told me that. So I'm just saying. What? What's wrong with him?
Was he staying at your house for a while when he said that?
He wouldn't leave. just wouldn't leave. I mean, get this guy out of here. It's a vegetarian. I'm a meatitarian. Well, if God wouldn't have wanted man to eat animals, he wouldn't have made them out of meat. That's what I think. Never mind. Laurie McKenna, ladies and gentlemen.
So, that's great. I love that song. You sang it amazingly well. You didn't think you were gonna, and you did. So I live just south of Boston. I live 20 miles south of Boston, which is where I get my southern twang. And I'm a townie. I've lived in my town forever. And it's called Stoughton. And my kids go to the elementary school that my husband and I went to, and the high school that I went to, and we have 5 kids, and I drive 4 of them to school every morning. Well, the older kids just got a car, so I don't have to do that part anymore, but which makes my life a lot easier. But the routine when I wrote this song about a month and a half ago was that I would, in my pajamas, take all the kids and put them in the minivan and drive the 2 older ones to the high school and drop them off, and then drive back through the center of town and feed the little kids, then go and bring them to the elementary school, still in my pajamas. Well, they're yoga pants, and that way people think you're maybe going to the gym after.
That's smart.
So I actually thought, never mind. And my oldest one is he doesn't even live at home. He's so old. He lives in Boston, but that's where all the 5 kids are. But one day I realized that I drive through the center of Stoughton, Massachusetts, sometimes 10 times a day. And literally this song popped in my head. And I'm not kidding. You know how that happens every now and then? You get a little magical gift from the songwriting gods, and then you have to drop your kids off real fast so you can go home and finish it. So it's called By This Town. If I could buy this town, I'd keep it small and rough, full of third shift dreamers and high school love. I'd keep the Church of Christ and the bowling alley open, where the Bud Light signs crackle while they're glowing. By this town, if I could buy one night, I wouldn't buy the one you think. I'd buy the one where my eyes teared up by the light above the kitchen sink, and you held me tight, and you begged me not to cry. If I could buy the sweetness of one kiss, well, that's the one I'd buy. If I could buy one night. But all the money in the world couldn't buy a drop of real love, could it? And it really should, now should it? I could buy your pain, first I'd buy the great big sea, and I'd put that pain inside a box and bury it so deep. If I could buy you back the years you worked yourself to death, well, I would buy and waste your suffering till there wasn't any left. If I could buy your pain, all the money in the world couldn't buy a drop of real love, could it? And it really should, now should it?
keep the Friday night bleachers full of kids falling in love and unlikely believers, and the firefighters are there 'cause they're kids in the game, and we don't win too often, but that ain't why we came. If I could buy this town,
Thank you very much.
Lori McKenna. Golly, that's so great.
I should have dedicated that song to my friend Whitney because I think her team lost tonight.
Bless
don't win
your
too
heart.
often.
Man, I can't believe it. I think we're almost out of time. Can't be right. Bless our heart. Who is that guy? Throw him out. Before we end, I guess, I want to thank somebody who has been a champion for the creative person for us in Washington, D.C., someone who's been protecting the intellectual copyrights, and that's what we do. We create intellectual copyrights. They're called songs, but it's how we earn our livings, is by these intellectual copyrights that we create. And a gentleman's here tonight who has been behind us since I've been on the board of the CMA, which is a long time ago. And his name is Jim Free. And I would love for you to give a hand to Jim if he's in the audience. All right, Jim. He's our man in Washington. There he is. He knows where all the bodies are buried. He's a good one. He really is. And I can't tell you the amount of times he has really come to the aid of the songwriters. And, you know, the way the revolution of the internet is a wonderful thing, but there's been fallout, and that is folks like us who create these copyrights. A lot of people believe that they're free. And, you know, the old hippie in me understands that. But the guy that's, you know, the guy that's got to put gas in the tank and send kids to school doesn't get it. You know, so Jim's out there making sure that we're not out on the street. Because if we're out on the street and you don't put enough money in the can, bless your hearts. It's not going to be good. Well, listen, we've had a great time. I hope you guys have had a great time. And the good news here, we are going to be back. The CMA Songwriters Series has been invited back. We are honored and grateful to be invited. And we'll be back here sometime, March, April, spring sometime. So please come back. And thank all these incredibly talented people. Lori, Brett, Jimmy, Steph, Karen, Mr. Sweet.
That's my name.
That's a good name, Mr.
It is,
Sweet.
It's not quite as good as Free, though. I like that.
Oh. We tune, hold on. So, this is kind of the, maybe the national anthem of country music. And you're welcome to sing along. And we're all going to take turns.
put my glasses on. I was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day, and I saw that tunnel rolling for to carry me away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? Is a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky? I said to that undertaker, please drive slow. For this lady you are carrying, Lord, I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Oh, I follow those behind her. I tried to hold up and be brave, but I could not hide my sorrow when they laid her in the grave. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I went back home, my home was lonesome. Miss my mother, she was gone. All my brothers and sisters crying, what a home so sad and lone. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Sing songs of childhood, hymns of faith made us strong. Ones that Mother Maybell taught us. Hear the angels sing along. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Good night, everybody. Little Big Town. Brett James.
Thank you.
Lloyd McKenna. I'm Bob DiPiero. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
This has been a presentation of the Library of Congress. Visit us at loc.gov.